Okay, so we are here playing around with things again and broke the mic, but I fixed it. Okay, so GT6 update for the day, for the week. As of right now, if you play with anything more than Greg Tech, do not update. This is still, there's an issue with like Cortec. I tried to load it up this morning on GT6 Lite and was unable to do so due to there being a need for QWERTY to recompile. So do not attempt to update if you're running GT6 Lite or any pack that has Cortec in it. Probably also if it has GregTech Weapon Works in it, unless you try the update that Supercoder put out the other day. Not going to guarantee it's going to work. I have not tested that one with it because I wanted to see if the Cortec one worked. But this is a update of what's been going on more than it is an update of new features. You like that picture, Greg? Believe it or not, that is me sitting and watching bear porn. But I have a tab up with Minecraft on it, so you guys can't see the bear porn. So just hiding the Minecraft, the bear porn behind Minecraft. Treasure made that picture for me as a joke, and I loved it. So I told him he needed to get rid of the bear porn that was on the computer monitor and put in Minecraft so I could actually use it. Along with Cortec being broken, Wowya is still fucked. So it makes it very difficult to tell what is in item barrels unless you know the picture. You really can't tell. Machines, stuff like that, you can't tell anything. So things are still a little on the Bork side. Okay, he said GTWW should work. So for the update of today, there is a note that a bunch of dev environment issues have been fixed, but there still is some of them open. I'm kind of stuck a little bit because I usually work after I wake up, while Overmind fixes up dev things right before I go to bed, time zones and shit. And he needs certain things to be fixed before he can work properly, otherwise he's kind of blocked. One main thing he did, which I have to say is an absolutely great fix, is he fixed the drains. That when you're using them with rain, they are 100 times better. Now, because I'm not in my own shop, and because I'm not in my own world, or, well, I am in my own world, but not in my own shop with my own resources, I'm not 100% positive where iron is. Aha, iron. And so maybe I can get this done so we can test it. No guarantee it's going to rain though, but we can try. Now, I don't remember what the old figures were, because it's been quite a while since I played with rain and the drain. If for anybody that's been around that long, you might remember that I had tried it before. I had like 8 drains on top of a tank, a wooden tank, outside of the big base back on GT6, and was trying to catch rain there, and it was just terribly bad. on how much that it did. It was taking in very, very little. So hopefully this will be a lot better. 100 times better should most definitely be better. Greg says, yep, it is literally 100 times. So we're going to put it out there and see what we collect. And well, I'm going to see how quickly it connects or it collects. I don't know if he has a tank laying around here that I can use. Again, I'm using net space for this, so and Net's either not awake yet or getting ready for work, so he doesn't even know I'm using his base at this moment. But Net's a pretty nice guy, pretty easygoing. He never told me no when I needed to use something, so I seriously doubt he'll have a problem with it. If so, I might have to do some slave labor to make up for it. It should be on par with rivers. That would be awesome, because rivers collect water really quick. Turn that off. He's got everything set up here with methane, I do believe this is form of. Ouch. I should just let this heat up a little bit more and let it drain out itself. Let's take it up to about 1950. There we go. And then I will just pour them and let them go out themselves. Has he got a crafting bench? He does, and oh hell, he's got pincers. Give me them pincers. The net is a fanatic when it comes to blue steel. Everything in his base, tool wise, is blue steel. He loves that shit. Alright, so let's put this drain together. And if we can get some rain, we will test it. Now, I did have a bug report come in the other day to me that I didn't really, Greg. It's got to make that weird electric zappy sound even when we craft now. I hate that sound. Greg just doesn't understand what that sound does to me. I have an issue with high-pitched noises. I don't know what it is or why it is, but that's purple drink. I can't use that. Run the killing. And that sound just right through me. I think the toggle downfall command was the one doing rain. Well, you actually want me to cheat and turn on rain? I can do it. I just don't like cheating. See what he's got around here. There is a bronze pipe. We can borrow these. The problem is this only has a bandwidth of 150, capacity of 300. If it's anything like the river, this will actually not work, because you have to have enough for it to put a whole bucket in. But we're going to try it. So there we go. We will see if it actually does anything. Right now the pipe is empty. He does have these rubber pipes. I wonder, really, Net? Really? That's how you're gonna build your base, man? I'm gonna be like that. I wonder if he's got any of them. around I can get a hold of. Rubber. Let's get 16 of them. And that is the laminator. I want extruder. He's got to have an extruder around here somewhere, right? He has rubber pipes, so what is this? This is way as bad as things. Huh? Okay. That's a furnace. That's the extruder. That's what we're looking for, folks. Alright, so put that in there, and then we're going to get, let's see, normal pipe, large pipe. Let's do huge pipe. What is Greg asking me here? If you use a drain on a river, then it won't care about needing bucket-sized pipes. Oh, okay. Shut up, Andy. Oh yeah, we're doing pretty big one. We need a bit more rubber. Don't you love how this works, Greg? When I'm actually playing with him, he's like, I don't want to be here anymore. But then when I tell him he's got to wait, he's got to give me this, are you ready yet shit? Them kids are just never happy, you know? Alright, so we're going to try this one second and see if it works, how well it works. So let's go into cheat mode. Greg's a butt. Actually, just go into, really? Utility mode doesn't have it? What utility mode had it? Inventory. Oh, I gotta do that. Okay. And the rest of this, I'm gonna let it finish. With that one, anyways, there is another report I had come in, but since Greg's been working on stuff about everything I report to him is shut the fuck up, Bear, is the answer I get. So since that's the answer I get, I didn't report it to him. So we need to test that as well. So don't let me forget that, Greg. I seriously don't see how it could have gotten borked with everything else, but we're going to test it anyways. Alright, so we're going to close this pipe so we only have what's coming into this one. We're going to turn the rain on. And yeah, it filled up almost immediately. Alright, so we'll do that. And yeah, we're filling up the pipes. So that is definitely a lot faster than what it was before. Alright, I need to go get a crowbar. I'm going to go put it on the... Hello, let me in. We'll go put it on the other one. There we go. You know I'm going to forget and I'm going to take his tools home with me, right? Alright, so we're going to put this on the big pipe. There we go. And look at that. instantly, all three of them full, or full to 800. Now they're full to 12 and 24. So yeah, that definitely works. That is definitely faster. To test the sluice, I was told the sluice was broke. Okay, so the next thing on the update, other than the drain, is Railcraft wooden ties can now be bathed single treated slabs, either IE or GregSec in creosote a second time. So basically, you take the wooden slab, you bathe it in creosote, you get a treated slab, and then you take that, and it's not going to show me here because I don't have it. We don't have Railcraft in here, but you bathe this a second time in creosote, and you get the Railcraft wooden slab. I don't know that it's broke, Greg. I had a report that it was broke. We're going to test it. Next thing is Erebus wood has been added to the wood registry, and Twilight Magical wood to the wood registry, but I gave it only vanilla beams because those 4 trees are really uncommon and not worth an extra beam and plank block. So that's the actual update. Basically, this week has all been about Greg unfucking shit. Alright, so it looks like we need the boiler on the back side. Right. So now we're going to check the sluice and see if it's broke or not. Hello, Ernest. So it is going to be, I think, this one. That looks like the one we're looking for. He doesn't actually have pictures up here, so I can't tell. Alright. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I had to holler at Junior to turn the damn TV off because Netflix wanted to start automatically. Alright, so we got water. So let's kick this bad boy into gear. And we'll go upstairs and see what happens. Alright, so let's see. Here we hit U on the ground stuff. And there's the sluice recipe we're looking for. So that's what we're looking to see it actually produce. We just got to wait on the thing to heat up enough to turn it on. And yeah, I like the take. Now, the one question I have, Greg, is this just a living off of rain? Is it, if it's raining, you're getting, if rain equals true, you get rain in the pipe? So you can live in a desert if you wanted to and get away with running off of rainwater? Because it does rain in the desert, but it just doesn't rain as often. When it does rain, it rains like crazy. they actually have flooding in the deserts when it rains. At least around here. With rain, then you have river and no desert won't work. You need actual rain. Okay, that's awesome. Now, what about savannas? Because savannas are warmer. They're not a desert. And doesn't it actually rain in a savanna? Alright, so... Oh, I started the wrong damn one. Hold on. I was worried about this because they're both hooked up the same. And since this is his base, he doesn't have signs on here to tell me where shit is, because I usually ain't doing shit here all by myself. Alright, so we'll try this one this time. That's 2 blocks down. Should be it. I guess I might as well stay down here and make sure this thing is up to pressure before I run off. There's no real reason to run up there and check it if I ain't doing shit, you know. I gotta remember to put this crowbar back when I get done. Come on. Build that pressure. Did you make chupacabra meat equivalent to mutton? I didn't know Greg did anything with Lycanite's foods. Alright, we are just about there. Okay, that is straight up. The next time it ticks, it will be running. So by the time we get up there, it should be going. It runs. It runs perfectly fine. I don't know what the hell I had. Okay, now wait a minute. Oh, he's out of water for the moment. Okay. But yeah, it was running. So, again, I wasn't able to test it myself. So, I couldn't report it to Greg. And good thing I didn't report it to Greg because, well, Greg would have been like, shut the fuck up, Bear. You're an idiot. It was fine. Because, yeah, it works perfectly fine. Now, if it was broken 09, I have no idea. But in the test version, it definitely does. So, if it was borked, it's been unborked. Also, there was an issue at one time where steel hammers had a soft and a hard version in NEI. That has also been fixed. So you now only have the regular hammer back. I actually did see something, though, that I want to show you guys. I have no idea what in the hell Greg was thinking, or what the hell we're supposed to do with such a monster, but I seen this when I was looking at hammerheads this morning, and it made me kind of chuckle. An iron hammerhead can be frozen into a frozen iron hammerhead. Now, my question is, Greg, shouldn't there be, if you're going to have a frozen iron hammerhead, a enchantment on it so we can hit like blazes with it and it does extra damage because it's frozen against a fire mob? Should cool their asses off, right? Frozen iron, 8 mine material. It's from that wonky meteor mod. Oh, okay. So you just have a way of making it. All right. Just wondering because I'd seen that. I was like, why in the fuck is Greg making a frozen iron hammerhead? What the hell are we supposed to do with that? I thought you were off your rails, man. All right. So unless Greg says there's something else that I need to test, that is the update for this week. Quick summary of things. Some stuff is still borked. Some stuff is not. Don't try to load with Quartec. GT Weapon works. If you only have that, GT6 only works. But Walia is going to be broke with it. But everything should be playable other than that. Really, Greg? You have to ask me that question? No. I most definitely do not have Thaumcraft or Botania. This is GT6 only. The only thing we have that isn't GT6 is Twilight Forest, and that's because we can't get the Ironwood without it, because we don't even have IC2 in here, so we can't do props. And why in the world would I have a magic mod? But anyways, if you don't need to update, if you haven't updated to 09, I would personally wait until next week. Give Greg a little bit more time to get things unborked. If you have already updated to 09 and you're not using Quartec, then by all means go ahead and update so things will be a little bit less borked. Germanium is a good substitute for ironwood. If I remember correctly, we didn't have germanium when we started this this server. So we didn't have the germanium drums. Do we actually? Wait a minute. Do we actually have a germanium drum? Yeah, Greg, what the hell good does germanium do when we don't have a drum? Why you gotta be confusing the shit out of me? We have germanium mass storages, but we don't have a drum to put liquids in. If you insult people using that word, then at least spell it right, you dumbass. Yeah, no shit. But that is the actual testing for this week's update. I'm sure the update will probably be coming out tomorrow as usual, unless Greg tells me otherwise here. But that is it for today. Me and Andy are going to go do Fear of the Night for a little bit before Borderlands. So thanks for stopping in for the update, and I will see you guys either in about 10 minutes when Fear the Night is done loading, or next time if you aren't coming to Fear the Night. So, have a good one, take it easy, and I will see you guys next time.